Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, what's up? Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I post a new video every single week. So this week I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about finding the perfect nail salon. So I know a lot of you out there want to be independent nail techs, you want to be entrepreneurs, start your own home-based business, and I love that, I respect that. However, sometimes as a new nail technician, I do always suggest getting your feet wet and starting off in a salon. This is a good way to build your clientele, learn the business, speed yourself up, get to network with coworkers. It's just really beneficial in those crucial beginning baby years of your career. And then also too, it's possible that maybe you started off independent and now you're thinking, I want to go into a salon, which happens a lot in the beginning as well. So I wanted to give you some tips and things to avoid. Let's talk about different types of salons that you can be working in. So there are many different types of salons that you can work. So I want to go over with you just the different types of salons that you can start your career in, you can move in and work in, and things to avoid so you can avoid some of the mistakes that I did hopefully in my career. So I'm going to be breaking down the different types of salons, what to look for, what to avoid, and how you can find the perfect salon for you. So we're going to get into that right now. There are many different types of salons that you can work in. So let's just go over some of the nail salons and different levels that you will come across in your career and what would be the best fit for you in your career. So the first one we have is small independent shops. So this is AKA the mom and pop nail salons that we see in our local area. These are good to start with. One, because most of the time they're willing to hire people. The hiring process isn't too intense. They maybe just want to see you do a set or maybe see you work for a day. And then they're kind of real quick to kind of just throw you in so you can get your feet wet, and they kind of want to see you at their busiest and in the moment. It's not too much of a sit down formal interview. So it's really easy to get a job in one of these little small independent shops. It's also a really good client builder. Again, because these places are usually local and are usually on mainstream streets, the flow is heavy. You have a lot of clients coming in. So this is very, very big if you're trying to build your clientele. This is definitely where you want to be. If you're somebody that has like 0 clients and you need to pick up something, I would always suggest get a job locally that you want to work in, and then you can kind of build your clientele that way. Also too, these clients that you'll get, they'll be very easygoing. You're going to see a lot of like trending nails. It's very fun. You're going to get all of the kind of things that you're seeing on Instagram and stuff. A lot of the walk-ins are usually gonna want that. So if you're somebody that's new and into kind of the trendy art, you like to cater to kind of everybody, or it doesn't really matter, and you have a local shop near you, I would definitely suggest trying your hands out in a small independent shop first. Another different type of nail salon you can work at would be a chain nail salon. So this is exactly like a chain restaurant. We have chain nail salons. So this could be maybe 1 to 2 person owns it. It doesn't have to be like a big name brand. We're going to get into that in a minute, but just a chain. So if, let's say I had a shop and then I had another one in Brooklyn, I had another one in Queens, then that is my chain of shops, but I'm still just one person, just an owner. So this is really good because you have now someone that usually in chains, they start off small. Usually their first one is usually like a mom and pop size. The second one is a little bit more higher end, or they'll offer different services. So this is good because you have the opportunity to maybe start off in one and bounce to the other. And because you have that relationship with the owner already, it's easy to transfer, whether it be location, they could all be in the same area, or now you want a different feel, you want a different vibe, you want to move up. It has a little bit more potential for growth and movement when somebody is in a chain type of salon. Sometimes this also can include, again, like higher end. So now we're moving from just their mom and pop shop to another mom and pop shop, or we're going to be moving to their spa. Now they have a hair salon. They have different levels. So it can also be more higher end, which could also lead to more money, different types of clients, more clients, so on and so forth. And again, if this is a place that does have different levels within their chain, they it's easy for you if you're looking to grow into a business and grow with the place, grow into management and so on and so forth. This would be a really good idea to maybe look into a chain nail salon. And lastly, we have large salon chains. So this would be like a Bliss Spa or like a Red Door or Elizabeth Arden, where I used to work, type spa. So these are usually higher end. Higher end means different type of clientele, however, more money. So we want, if that's something that interests you, I would definitely try. But again, because these places are higher end, they're usually going to want more experience. So the hiring process is going to be a little bit more intense for a larger chain, because they want to make sure that not only do you know you have the skills, but you have the customer service qualities and you can deliver that experience to the clients or the guests that come to these larger, nicer, upscale places. So again, you have room for growth, because usually there's like nail technicians, there's leads, there might be a national director of nail services. There's different positions if you're looking to just say, I want to stay someplace, do nails, get experience, and grow. This would be very good. And again, I was in like towards the end of my career, I guess, middle, I don't know, whatever. But I decided I needed some stability. That was my reason for going there. So if you're looking for stability, you're looking for salary, good tips, this is definitely ideal for you. So the downfall to this is, again, that clientele. If you're looking to do like long acrylic nails and looking to do like trendy nail art, because it's more upscale, nail art kind of isn't really there, but so much. However, there are a lot of places, like I know in Manhattan and like downtown Soho and stuff, there are a lot of places branching out and doing a lot of other things. So you have to do the research, put some work in. You can find something, I'm sure, out there. But usually these places are a little bit more boring when it comes to like their nail art and the nail services that they do offer. But whatever shop you choose to work in, again, this is just a good opportunity to network, get your feel in the industry, mingle, get some coworkers, have other nail techs that you can talk to and ask for advice, a mentor or something. So these are all good places. So no matter which option you choose, you should maybe just think about what you want for yourself as in a career. What do you want to do with your career? Where do you want it to go? Where are you at right now? So that these questions are things that can help you kind of determine which one of these salon levels would be best for you. So what are some things to avoid? I'm going to tell you guys some things, and this is 100% from my experience. I've had a lot of jobs. I've worked in a lot of little salons. I've worked there for a day, a week, a year, a month. I got some stories, but I want to just give you guys some advice on things to avoid that I wish someone would have maybe said to me. So take it as you may. So number one, low traffic areas. Never put yourself as a new nail technician in a salon that is on the offskirts of a main street. You want to be as close to traffic and the main street as possible. If you are a block away, that's fine. That's as far as I would go. We don't want to go 2-3 blocks off the main street, because where are people? People are shopping, people are driving, people are on that main street. So how are they going to find you 3 blocks in if they don't know you're there, especially if you don't have any clients? So if you're trying to build clients, you need to be in a shop that's on a main street, that's on the ground level, that has nice big windows that people can walk in and see this place, see your face and want to come to you. So you don't want to go into a low traffic area. You don't want to if you were like in like a mall or something that's different, that's still traffic, that doesn't have to be like on a street, but you want some traffic flow. So just make sure that it's in a busy area. Number 2, I would suggest, and again, this is my opinion, I have this rule that I don't like working with new owners. And I'm going to tell you why. And I would avoid this. I feel that when you are a new owner, you don't know your business yet. You don't know what services are going to sell. You don't know what the area is going to be like. They're just as new to this as you. So while you might walk into this nice, big, beautiful business that's on a main street and they decked it out and it has pedicure thrones and it looks gorgeous and they do tons of money into it, that's fine and dandy. But if no one walks in the door because no one knows they exist yet, how is that going to help you as a new nail tech? It won't. I've done it. I've been there and I sat there and did nothing and I had to leave. So my advice is don't work in a new nail salon because they're still establishing themselves as a business. So how can they help you when they're still trying to help themselves? Think about that. So I don't like working with new owners. I like a business to be up and running at least a year before I would come in. So that's something that you definitely want to try to maybe avoid if possible. Number 3, another suggestion, this has happened to me as well. I don't like working for owners that do not work in the salon themselves, because I feel that a lot of these owners tend to push you as a nail technician, especially in the beginning. You're slower. If this is your first job, you're a little intimidated. It could be a little nerve-wracking, and you have somebody down your back. You have somebody yelling at you saying, can you hurry up? You got to move quicker. You got to do this. You have to do this. They don't understand the craft. They don't do it, so they don't understand it. Even if they don't do nails, they should be doing something in the salon. My last owner, she did the eyebrows and she did all the waxing, and she brought in just as much money as each one of us. She contributed towards her business, so she understood what it was like to cater to the clientele. She wasn't just sitting behind a desk saying, okay, go to this person. Okay, Keisha, what are you doing? Who do you have? Pointing fingers and making orders. She was a worker, and I respected her for that. So my opinion is I don't really like working for owners, especially in the beginning, that don't work themselves, because they just don't get it. They kind of put a lot of pressure on you. And I don't think that's something that as a new nail technician, you should be experiencing. You should have a good experience in the beginning of your career. You don't want to be forced to do stuff you don't want to do. They're going to have higher expectations of you than you might be willing to deliver. And it could be a little stressful, and it's just going to lead to you leaving or getting fired. So that's just something that I would think about. Lastly, I would avoid a place that is too busy. So I know you just said don't take a slow place, but at the same time, you don't want it too slow. We don't want it too fast. We need it right in the middle, because if it's too busy, you cannot keep up. If you can't keep up, what's going to happen? You're going to get fired. It's plain and simple. They don't have time for that. So we want a good pace of clientele coming through that door. We don't want anything that's too busy. It's too crazy. It's packed. It can be super overwhelming. I cannot stress that enough. When you are trying to work and you're trying to work as fast as you can, and you have a whole row of people just sitting in a waiting area watching you like, why is she not moving quicker? It could be a lot. It could be stressful. It could be backbreaking. It can be tiresome. It's not good, especially for a new nail technician or somebody maybe even a couple of years in. If you cannot handle that, I mean, we're talking, I've done 20 people in a day. It's no joke. So you don't want to put yourself in a position where you're working too much and it's too busy and you can't keep up. You don't want to be the slow nail technician as well, because that's what'll happen. If they don't fire you, no one's going to come to you, because you're going to be known as the one that takes forever and you're slow, and they're going to say, I want everybody except her. And you don't want to have, again, a bad experience. You want to make your workplace someplace that you can enjoy to be. You don't want it to hurt your career. You want to gain from it. So you want to find a salon that can work and has the type of pace for that you can keep up with for the speed that you normally work in. So some tips that I have for you. 1, discuss the payment ahead of time. You want to make sure that you have everything laid out. How are you getting paid? What is your commission? When do you get paid? How often? What do you need to do for this? You wanted to make sure this is all laid out. I'm going to tell you, a lot of owners smell you coming as a new nail technician, and they will take advantage of you because they know you don't know any better. It's unfortunate, but this will happen at some point in the beginning of your career. So you want to make sure, oh, well, I thought I was getting, they're like, no, I never said that. I mean, put it down on paper if you have to, but make sure that it is established. Make sure that your payment is discussed, it's established, and you guys are both on the same page when it comes to that. So there's no guessing a month in, a couple weeks in, how much you're getting paid, what you thought your commission was versus this or that. Get it all done up front. Another tip, and I wish I can tell this to my younger self, is don't be thirsty. It happens. People say they want to hire you, you're excited, you're like, I got a job, they want to hire me, and you didn't really think this place is in the boondocks, there's no one coming in, this is wrong, this is wrong. Don't be thirsty for a job. There's so many salons out there, you will get a job. So don't say yes just because someone says they want to hire you, especially the first yes. Great, they want to hire you, but take a minute, okay? Never say yes immediately. Always say, okay, I appreciate it. I'm going to take a minute to think about it. Can I reach back out to you? Think about it before. Don't just jump and say yes because someone said they want to hire you. So don't be thirsty. It's not worth it. And you're going to end up regretting it. And you're like, why did I put myself in this situation? So just take a minute and think about the salon, the offer, and everything before you actually say yes. And again, do a trial. There is nothing wrong with doing a trial run. Work for a week and see if you like it. See if you are a good fit for the salon. See if they are a good fit for you in your life. Maybe you thought the commute was going to be a little bit better and it ends up taking you 2 hours to get to work. Or now the buses don't run at night. There's a lot of little things that might come up last minute. So there's nothing wrong with doing a trial run first. So make sure that it works out for you. That's the main thing. You want to make it work for you. So there's nothing wrong with accepting a job and saying, that's great. Do you mind if I work for a day or for a week and we can see if we're a good fit for each other? And an owner would respect that. They would understand that. So don't feel that they're going to say no to you because you want to do a trial run. There's no such thing. And if they have a problem with that, that's going to tell you something right there about the owner. So try to do that if possible. Another big tip is do not work for free. Nothing you do should be for free. And again, as a new nail technician, people will try to take advantage of you. So make sure it's established. What supplies are you providing? What am I supposed to bring? What hours am I going to be working? What are your expectations of me? What is the job outline that you are expecting of me or that you are looking for to fulfill? Make sure everything is outlined because you don't want to all of a sudden, now they're like, oh, well, Keisha, can you jump in and do this pedicure? And you're like, okay. And you say yes. And it's like, I'm not supposed to be doing pedicure. So you hire me to do nails. People will try to take advantage of you. So just remember, you don't work for free. Stay within your job description of what you're supposed to be doing. Don't do anything less. Don't do anything more of what's expected of you. Do your job. Lastly, another tip I would say is before you start any salon, again, before you even do a trial, before you even offer a job opportunity, go there. You want to see the business for itself. You want to go there. Go there on a Saturday at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. If no one is there, that is a huge red flag. Go there at a busy time. Go there and maybe see if maybe you can speak to the other employees, see what's like, see how are they busy? How is the traffic flow? Just kind of go there, maybe even go there on the low. You can go there and say, I've been to a place that I wanted to work at and I said, I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna get a pedicure. And I just wanna sit and I'm gonna observe. And I wanna look around, I wanna see how people are moving. Because you'd be surprised what people are doing when they think no one's looking. You have employees over here talking and they're like, yeah, da, da, da. You got the 2 pedicurists in front of you. They're talking about how they hate the boss and this, and that. They don't know that you're looking to maybe work there. So you'd be surprised. So go there and see it for itself before accepting any type of job offer or before applying, I should say. Okay, so with all that being said, any salon that you're looking to work at, just make sure you do the research. Nowadays, every place should have some type of Instagram account. They should have some type of business website. For me, that's like a huge red flag. If you don't have a website, I don't trust you as a business. I just think you don't take yourself seriously to even make a website, which you can do for free in like 10 seconds, then that doesn't really say much about what you're going to do for me in my career. That's just my little opinion. So do your research about a place. Make sure that it's going to be a good fit for you and for your career as you grow. Do a Google search, read comments, read the reviews, look into a place. Just make sure you're thoroughly doing the research before you are jumping into working with anybody. If you're somebody that's in a shop right now, don't feel obligated to stay. You don't have to stay. I'm not going to lie to you. There's going to be many times you're going to switch your shop. There's nothing wrong with that. You will need to change shops as you grow and develop as a nail technician. So don't ever feel obligated to stay in one place. If you make moves, you can make it strategically. If you want a video on that about how to get out of a situation, you can leave me a comment below, but don't ever feel obligated to stay in one place for too long. And mainly, don't give up. There will be a time in your career where you're gonna have a lot more wrong shops before you find the right one. That's just the honest truth. Everybody is gonna go through wrong things. Like I said, I'm giving you guys this video because I wanted you to just look out for certain things that I wish somebody would have said to me in all the shops that I've applied, been hired, worked at, like I said, for a day, for a week. So just don't give up. There's a lot of wrong that'll happen before you find the right one, but you will find the right one and it will be amazing. You will build your clientele, it will be a career starter, and you'll know when, okay, this is it, I'm gonna stay here for a while. You will have that, I promise you, if you just stick with it and find the right shop that's for you. If you guys like this video, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.